Yeah. So like carry I get a call. Customers. Customers want the goods that have a man down here just be saying that. A J. Cool Billionaire some empire. Yeah, we don't hear. But anyways. So he's saying that under the sun is the place of judgment. I ain't stupid. I know that he's on earth. So the disciples would have known this man had to be paying for something. That's why they're asking. Because they knew about reincarnation. It's that simple. Because under the sun is the place where it has been judged. And they knew that this sort of lifestyle has to be a judgment on this man. Because why the hell would the Lord let a man like that be born blind? Yahweh is in control of human beings. He in control of your body. So why would the Lord make you born blind? You do something wrong. But you couldn't have done it wrong when you was a baby. So you had to have done it wrong when you lived before. And this is what they were asking. And the man couldn't handle that. He got pissed. Alright? He got pissed and he started want to put the notion like he pulling out his hair and all of them sort of folly. But they cannot just like Stephen, you know what I mean? Just like Stephen, because in the book of Acts the 7th chapter and 53rd verse says, who have received the law by the disposition of angels and have not kept it. When they heard these things, they were cut to the heart. Yeah. They were cut to the heart and they gnashed on him with their teeth. That is the same. It's the same way he get on. It's the same way he get on. It says, but he being full of the Holy Spirit looked up steadfastly into heaven and saw the glory of the Most High and Yahushua standing on the right hand of the Most High, and said, behold, I see the heavens opened and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of the Most High. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon him with one accord and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses laid down their clothes at the young man's feet, whose name was Saul. See, and that's what it does do. The next point is to try and do some kind of physical harm to it. Because when they realize they cannot stand up to the scriptures, because all Stephen pulled on them there in the whole of Acts the 7th chapter was the scriptures, from the first verse, yeah, he started to go in. Into the scriptures. Down to the point where it concluded in the scriptures. But when they realize they cannot stand up to the scriptures, what it does do is get mad. So then what he did when he left, he came back and about 10 minutes after he apologized, he said, I want to apologize for the way I reacted. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to react like that. I said, brethren, I don't know seen you. I have no problem with you on that. Yet I fully well understand how you cannot really stand up to this. I say, so I mean, I have no problem with you on that. If you go up the streets now, right? Everything cool. And the talk was concluded. But the point of the matter is, we talked on a whole heap of things. What we talked on first, but he's starting to say that the law is done away with. So I say, so this nigga grew up in a Seventh-day Adventist home. I said, so you can eat pork now? He said, yeah, you can eat pork now. Normal. Yeah, you can eat pork. I said, so wait. I said, so wait. I said, sin is the transgression of the law, right? Scripture says that in the book of 1 John. 1 John, the 3rd chapter and the 4th verse, right? It says, so whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. Here what he tried to twist it and say. He say, the Greek word there is anti something. I don't have the blue letter on this phone. I don't download it back because all them thing was taking up real space. Because here what is going with the iPhone, you're constantly using it. It is full up. It is store data. When it's storing data, that's filling up your memory, and that filling up your memory, your phone started lagging. So you have to delete it and download it back. So when you delete it and download it back, you come back fresh. So that is what went on there. Anyways, it's anti something, and he said the anti something means in a more accurate translation, it would be sin is lawlessness. That is what he's trying to tell me. In a more accurate translation, it means that sin is lawlessness. I say, okay. What you just said there means absolutely nothing to what I am telling you. It didn't change the fucking narrative. Alright? Then it didn't. If sin is lawlessness, then there is a law that you are breaking in order to be lawless. He said, yeah. I said, alright. So what law was John referring to? Because he said, whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. What law? Then I bring out the book of now all these things I quoting off the top of my head, because we just read the scriptures. And as the scripture says in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15, it says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High. And that's why you have to study. Like I was explaining to a fellow worker yesterday, before this man come on here, he came yesterday. It's months me and he didn't talk because he just run from me. But he came yesterday because you see them fellas and them tell themselves to have a superior knowledge. But when they come up against men like us, they don't know shit. And that's why they just study Vocab Malone. But Vocab Malone don't know shit. Vocab Malone went up to our elders, our teachers, our apostles, and he had no fucking answer. Even when he went up against the dollar scam, he literally went and take a seat. That nigga bowed down to Apostle Tahano. It's on video, it's on picture. So come on. Fellas, and them not even ready, no way close to being ready to come up to men in the scriptures. The heavyweights and the babies. You are a fucking baby. Alright? You're a baby. I don't care where you learn. If you're not coming in the name of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, which is the name of the power of this book, you are a baby. You're a baby. Alright, so I bring out 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter and the 9th verse. And it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, which going back to the law, no idolaters, which going back to the law, no adulterers, which going back to the law, no effeminate, which going back to the law. Don't be a soft man, no abusers of themselves with mankind. And what is that? Homosexuals. No thieves, which going back to the law, no covetous, which going back to the law, not drunkards, which going back to the law, no revilers, which going back to the law. No extortioners, which going back to the law, shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. All these things going back to the law. So I say you are standing here, sitting here today and telling me that the law is done away. With these things going back to the law. You see, these people are under strong illusion. And that is what the Lord did. The Lord put them under the strong delusion. Yahweh, he put them under a strong delusion. Look at right here, the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 11. It says, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie. What cause? And with verse 10 says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. They didn't receive the truth, and they love it for the truth. They don't believe in the truth. And mind you, this man is still a virgin. So he's burning for a female right now. You know why? Because they grew up in Christianity. Christianity told them, sex before marriage is fornication, and he believed that. His parents believed that, and they grew him up like that. That he have to get a wife, to the point where now he's a society awkward. Right? He's a awkward in society. He off. Females don't even want to interact because you have no kind of game yet. You don't know how to operate, you don't know, so you're just off, and that your ears function, you off. Some people just off. But anyways, hey, I enjoy that little segment. You know why? Because where I just work, right? I work in a barber shop, and that is where I received the truth. I received the truth from a man coming upstairs there, a man by the name of Lahab, who was in Great Millstone, and he coming upstairs there, and that man would have come there and talk from morning till night. As I said, his name was Lahab, which is blaze. And he used to blaze these Christians, bro. And I was amazed. I used to always go to church and thing when I was not church. I don't say church. I never went to church. But like VBS and thing. Yeah, in VBS. I in Sunday school. So I know little stories. And my favorite scripture was 1 Corinthians 13. I had memorized a whole chapter when I was all 8 years, 9 years. I didn't memorize a whole chapter. Because we used to learn that. I think they used to be reading that when they're collecting the tithes from the congregation or whatever. But we used to learn that. So Lahab used to talk, and I was like, yo, this man. Then he brought out sex before marriage is bullshit, because sex is marriage. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It have to make sense. You and this woman interacting in this physical way, brother. That is freaking marriage. You can't tell me that ain't marriage. Them time I had now get my son and my baby mother. It was a church girl, and they were forcing me to marry to her. I says, I am not married, and this female. Sex is marriage. I heard the man bring it out of the Bible. What you telling me? And the rest was history. And I received the truth, and I started a whole long fought because this man Lahab left the truth. So, and in my job, everybody that come up there, every single person that come up, whether it be a pastor, a person who's studying the scriptures, a Christian, and they want to dispute the scriptures, they got cut so much to the point that they come up there now and they don't even speak to me. And it's not no disrespect. They will just heal me. We seen they might give me a bounce or a fist bump, whatever. And they go their way and they come out. They don't want no interactions. So it's a while me really had this, and it feel good. It feel good to exercise. I mean, we just do the works every week, But people, when they're passing, they'll stop, they'll listen, they'll ask questions. But they doesn't like to engage, why? Because they know we have the truth. But this man tell himself he going on engage me last night, and he came in for fucking beat down. Because as I say, we just study. We don't just play out. You're doing the work twice a week, you're doing your videos, you're reading scriptures, you're listening scriptures on your audio. I download the whole from Genesis to 2nd Chronicles on my flash drive. I download that, play that in my car. Like the other day I was listening to the story with like tears coming in my eye, because when they sold Joseph into Egypt, and how when Judah come to Joseph and he say, hey, he don't know him as Joseph, he said, Lord, my Lord, your servant make a surety for Benjamin, and my father, this man, his brother dead. And the reason why they say his brother died is because Joseph and Benjamin share the same mother. His brother dead, and this is my father. My father done almost half dead because his son dead. And this man here is the next son, and he will, if I ain't bring back this man, Benjamin, my father he go dead. He go die. So let me stay in Benjamin place, and I go serve you. I go serve you for the rest of my life. Just let Benjamin go back. And Joseph couldn't take it, but he break down. He break down in tears. Boy, that was... Hey, Kalala, Yamla, Yahawaba, Shami, I was shy, but we are the truth. And these Christians don't, and they're mad. You understand? So, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. Hopefully you have been edified. Until the next time, I will say shalom to the elector camera. Stay strong. Shalom.